Hello guys, and welcome back to a brand new weekly reading vlog. This one is really exciting because it is vampathon week. Also, at the end of the week is my birthday, so that is even more exciting. Well, probably not as exciting as that, but as vampathon, but still pretty exciting. I have my little Jack skeleton and Sally jumper on. It's Halloween. It's Halloween, guys. I must say I am starting this vlog on Sunday. Oh my god, she is cheating. I am definitely cheating because I just started my first reading for vampathon. Because I know that I will not have the time this week to read all the books that I want to read, but there are at least 3 books that I really want to read, so I am trying my best to read at least these 3 books. First book that I started is Zodiac Academy by Peckham and Susanne Valenti. So this is the first book in the Zodiac Academy series that you probably have heard of, because it is quite hyped on the socials. So I'm so beyond excited to start this. I am on chapter 2. I haven't read that much. For now, the first chapters, they remind me of The Crow Prince, when you just start the book and you're like, what the fuck is going on? That is exactly how I feel. I'm like, where are we? What are we doing? I don't know. But yeah, I'm really excited to read this book. So this is the one that I just started. If you didn't see my vampathon TBR, I will put it just here. Is it here or here? I would put it just here. I think it is here. I would put it just here or here for you to check out, and you will see all the books that I plan on reading this week. Though there is a little change for the prompt. I think it was the vampire book to movie prompt. I initially chose Shadow of Night, which is just here, which is the second book in the Discovery of Witches series. But it is quite long. It is 600 pages long. Also, I don't know if I'm ready to read this now because I didn't really want to read this. So I changed my pick for this prompt, and I chose A Dory of Blood by S.T. Gibson. So this is a vampire book about Carolina, I think. Is it Carolina? No, Constanta. I don't know how you pronounce this. Who is Dracula's first wife. So it is a Dracula story, but more centered around his wife. But I thought, you know what, I can actually try and put this in this prompt, because Dracula, there are movies about Dracula, so I definitely, it does the work. It does the work. I don't care. Also, it is really short. It is 300 pages long. Really excited to read this one. And yeah, that was the only change that I needed to inform you of. But yeah, other than that, everything is going according to plan. I'm going to read a bit more of Zodiac Academy. But tomorrow I'm working the entire week, so I don't know how much reading I am going to manage. I don't think a lot, honestly. I will try my best. I will give all of myself on the weekend, okay, like to try and read as much as possible. But yeah, anyways, that is the little update, and welcome to this vampathon reading vlog. Happy Halloween. Hello guys, it is Tuesday, so I have a little bit of a reading update to share with you. I finished the first book of Zodiac Academy this morning, I think. I loved it so much, guys. I must say I was a bit disappointed. I mean, first of all, this book follows two twin sisters, two twins who are invited, not really invited, but they are summoned to this academy that is Zodiac Academy. So they learn that they are actually fays that were exchanged with mortal as little girls, and they learn that they have powers and that they are actually the heir to this kingdom that is Solaria. But the thing is that there are already 4 heirs that are waiting to take the throne, and when these two arrive, well, the heirs aren't really happy about that. So it is a bully romance fantasy. It is so good, guys, like so flipping good. Yeah, the book is definitely worth the hype. It is amazing. I was a bit disappointed because my friends really hyped me for this book and they told me like, oh my god, you're not ready, there are so many cliffhangers and all. Well, this book does not have cliffhangers in it, and I was expecting it, so I was a bit disappointed when finishing the book, but I gave this book 4 stars. It's so good. I'm so excited to read the other books. Like, now I kind of am regretting my choice to start with this book, this vampathon with this book, because now I have to wait for vampathon to end to actually dive into the second book, and I'm craving this right now. Like, really craving this. It's just so good. Like, I can't even rationalize this, do you know, like, because the writing isn't exceptional, the story, the plot isn't exceptional, the characters aren't exceptional. It's just so good. Like, it makes me feel the way I felt when I was reading Call of Thorns and Roses or Six of Crows, like really that intense fangirling era. That's what I'm feeling right now with that. So good. And so I started this afternoon House of Hollow by Christopher Sutherland. I am almost on page 100, which is pretty good. I am on chapter 9, page 91. So this book follows 3 sisters. We're on something right now. 3 sisters. I don't want to spoil too much. I actually feel like the synopsis is actually spoiling a bit too much of this book, but basically we follow 3 sisters, and something happened when they were young. They actually disappeared during an entire month and reappeared at the same place where they disappeared with like no memory of anything that happened, and they never really understood what happened, but they did come back a bit changed. Like, they used to have black hair and really blue eyes, and they came back with white hair and dark eyes, like black eyes actually, I think they say. And since then they have strange feelings and like weird things are happening, and they don't really know how or why, but yeah, so it's really like mysterious. And then a few years later, they are now teenagers, one of the sisters disappears. Her disappearance leads to why and how they disappeared when they were younger. So I don't know if that makes sense, but this is what I get from this book. It's really mysterious, it's really stressful, I would say. Not in a really like I'm so stressed way, but kind of like, oh, weird. So yeah, for now, as I've said, I'm on almost page 100. It's starting really to be interesting. It was a bit hard for me to get into this book at first, because obviously after reading Zodiac Academy, it was so easy to read, and I was so into it, and I was such into a book hangover that when I started this one, I wasn't so into it. But right now, it starts to be a bit more interesting, and yeah, I feel like the action is really starting now. So I will let you know. Of course, I will do a little reading updates for this one, and yeah, I will let you know how it goes. I think that after reading this, I will read the manga, and then I will read A Diary of Blood, and we'll see if I still have time to read the League of Gentlewomen Witches and Escaping from Houdini, but I don't think I will. But yeah, anyways, that's the little update. I will read a bit more of this book and let you know what I think. Friday. I'm the worst vlogger ever. I think it's a fact now. I did read 2 books without updating you, so I am here to do so. And I also received a package that I will open with you later. But let's talk about the books that I read without updating you on them. First one being House of Hollow by Crystal Susanne. So I finished this one, I want to say that I finished this one on Wednesday night. Yeah, I do remember now. I gave this one 3.5 stars. It was good, but it was really weird, and so weird that I was really not convinced by it by sometimes, and it was just like, what's going on? And so I kind of wished there'd be a rational explanation to everything, but it was really paranormal, so just be aware. It is a really paranormal horror book. I did like the ending, however, and I do want a novella to be written on 2 of the characters that are in this, because I ship them. I really ship them. The ending kind of leans towards a novella, I think. Please. And I did show you in like the B-rolls that I picked up a new book, and that is A Dory of Blood, and I just finished this book. I started it yesterday afternoon and finished it today. That was a very quick reading and a very intense reading that gave me insomnia and a panic attack. But I'm fine. I give this book 5 stars. Maybe I do have a problem because it gave me a panic attack. Shouldn't probably give it 5 stars. No, it was phenomenal, guys. The writing is one of the most beautiful writing I've ever read in my entire life. And when I say that, I do mean classics like Flaubert or Apollinaire or Campana. These authors, yes, the fuck. It was phenomenal. The plot is amazing. Do be aware, I feel like it did make me have a panic attack, but the thing is, I am a very nostalgic person. I hate when things change. I absolutely hate that. And so even in movies or TV shows, or even sometimes in books, you know, when I read like a series, sometimes I feel like this tug on my heart when something changes, and it hurts, okay? This book talks about vampires, and it literally starts in like probably 1300s and ends in like the 50s. Let me tell you that I was way too weak, okay? And obviously things change. It is polyamorous, so obviously if you don't like things to change, probably don't read that. Oh my god, like near the middle of the book I was really feeling bad, like really bad, and had a panic attack that led to an insomnia. But it is a masterpiece. It is one of the most beautiful stories I've ever read in my entire life. It is about a toxic relationship and how to survive that. It is incredibly beautiful and the writing is exceptional, and I definitely recommend this book. 5 stars, guys, 5 stars. Then we do have a little package that I received. It is a favorite package, but it's not a box. It is a book that I've ordered back in March, I think. Here is the little package. It is the second book in These Hurl of Vows by Lexi Ryan. My neighbor is watching me. That's really funny. Please don't look at me while I'm doing this. It is these twisted bounds. Let me try and fix this. I read this book, I've had the arc quite a while ago. I did love this series. I think I've already told you, like the first one, it was a bit too similar to A Court, Thorns and Roses, which I liked, but I was like, maybe it's a bit too much, you know. But then the second one is really amazing. And oh my god, yes. Let me just take the dust jacket off and show you. Oh my god, I love that. Here is the book. I'm so sorry for the lighting. I hope that you will be able to see something. Here we go, the book. I did not got my hands on the stenciled pages. I love these characters so much. Here they are. I love them. Love that book. Definitely recommend it. Did not expect it to be so huge. When I was reading it, I was reading on my Kindle. If you don't know what this first book looks like, let me grab it for you. There we go. Here is the first book, and it has stenciled edges, and they are like the two guys on the cover, and then the two guys here as well. I can't remember the name, don't ask me. Beautiful one day. So yeah, that's the little update. I don't know what I'm gonna read right now. I do think I'm gonna read the manga, so it's out of the way, and I will probably start, because I want something light after reading such a heavy reading with A Diary of Blood. I think, let me try and grab it. I will read The League of Gentlewomen, which is, yeah, it is. I think I will read that, because I feel like this is a very light and cute reading, and I think I need that. But yeah, here's the little update. I will try and film a bit more. I'm very sorry, I was working the entire week, so it was kind of hard for me to film anything, because I wasn't doing anything apart from working and reading. I don't know how people do that, like readathons and vlogs while working. I can't do that, so yeah, I'm sorry for that. But I'm on weekend. I will just keep on leaving and I will update you at some point. Hello guys, it is very embarrassing. I fell asleep on my couch. I was reading. I was actually doing great. I mean, I'm doing great, but it's just that I've had, as I told you already, I've had an insomnia last night. Well, not last night, but like 2 days ago, like the night before, and I feel like I haven't slept enough this night, and so I fell asleep. I was reading and then I was feeling very tired, and I was like, Okay. I'm gonna sleep. So here we are. It is 3:30 p.m. so I am picking up this camera quite late in the day. It is Saturday. I went out this morning and went shopping, but found nothing, so we're all good. And I was actually planning on baking some cookies because I am craving cookies right now, so I think we're gonna do that. But before, I need to do a little reading update, of course, because last night, wait, I didn't tell you that I read a manga. Let me tell you everything. So last night I did read a manga, and that is The Killer Inside. Obviously that was on my TBR. I did read this in 30 minutes, which was quite impressive. I thought I was going to take like 1 hour. It is so good, guys, like so good. Every single time the ending is mind-blowing, and now I'm like, you cannot trust anyone in here. You cannot trust anyone. That is so cool. I love it so much. Definitely recommend this manga. But yeah, I didn't put it on my Goodreads. I don't usually put mangas in my Goodreads because I feel like cheating and I hate it. If I had to rate it, I would give it 4.5. I think it was so good. But yeah, and so then I decided to pick up The League of Gentlewomen, which is by Idiot Holton, and so it started this yesterday night, and it's quite taken me some time to read, honestly. Probably because I'm reading it while being very tired. Like yesterday I was quite tired to read like, I think 29 pages, and then I went to sleep. This morning I read a bit, went out, and now I just read like 20 pages, I think. Not even, maybe a chapter. I don't know. I think 2 chapters, and I am exhausted. But it is quite nice. It is quite funny. It feels really like Jane Austen vibes, but more like Emma Jane Austen vibes. You know, like really funny and very cute little romance. I mean, cute. Yeah, it's cute. It's like kind of Mr. Lover. It's quite funny. I said funny way too much. I'm liking it for now. I'm liking it. It does take some time to go through it, but it's fine. I'm gonna try and read a bit more, and we are going to bake some cookies and eat cookies and probably sleep more. Hello guys, it is Sunday. I have a pimple. I'm sorry about that. Please ignore this stranger here. But it is Sunday, the 13th of October. Tomorrow is my birthday. I'm so excited, but at the same time I kind of am not. I don't know if you get that, but I love to control things, okay? And especially when I'm really invested in something, so like my birthday or Christmas. These are like 2 special days I'm really invested in, and if something does not go according to plan, I will cry. So I might end up crying tomorrow, but it's gonna be fine. It's Halloween, so excited. But yeah, I think I briefly talked to you yesterday, but really briefly. Yesterday wasn't a good day. I was feeling so tired, so exhausted because of the insomnia I've had before, and so I basically spent the entire day sleeping, reading a tiny bit, baking cookies, and only eating one. Yeah, terrible day. But I did catch up on Lore Olympus. I was like 30 episodes behind. That was a lot, but I did catch up on that, which made me really happy. And I love this so much. If you haven't read Lore Olympus, you can find it on Webtoon, or you can buy the books, the physical books. I do own the first one and I need to buy the other two. I am so in love with this. Yeah, I just love it so much. But anyways, did catch up on that, and I did read, I don't remember if I updated you. I think I did tell you that I started The League of Gentlewomen Witches by India Horton, and so I did read a bit more. I must tell you guys, I almost DNF'd it yesterday. I think like I read 50 pages or so, and I was so exhausted that I couldn't read more, and I was feeling so down because I felt like I didn't make any progress on the book, which I hate. I just hate that feeling of like non-productivity when reading a book, and this is how I felt. And so I was like, okay, do I DNF this book and try to read something else? So I didn't read the entire day, and then in the evening, after reading Lore Olympus, I decided to try and continue on this book, and I did manage to reach halfway through the book. And then this morning I read a bit more, and I only have 100 pages left now, so I am going to try and finish this today. I'm not a big fan of it, okay? I like it. I really love the romance. I think I love their dynamic, like between the two main characters. I think the dynamic is really good and really amazing. It really is enemies to lovers with like bickering and all. I just love it. But I think there is a bit too much of humor in this. Like, it kind of feels like Emma by Jane Austen, but like pushed to the extreme. Do you know? Like, I really love Emma. This is my favorite book from Jane Austen. I prefer Emma to Pride and Prejudice. I know. I think Emma is the masterpiece. I love it. I love how there is a bit of humor, and the romance is just so amazing, and it has the same dynamic. Like the dynamic between Emma and Mr. Knightley is the same dynamic between Alex and Charlotte in this book. But this book has too much humor in it, and it's like, it's ridiculous, okay? It has come to a point where it's ridiculous, and I don't like it. I don't like that, and I feel like it's going to be a 3 stars, honestly. Like, not more than the 3 stars. It's nice, but it's not amazing. So yeah, I don't think I'm going to read Escaping from Houdini. Honestly, this book scares me way too much to read right now. Like, I need to think of something else, and then maybe buy Capturing the Devil so I can read Capturing the Devil right after Escaping from Houdini, so it can amend the bad things happening in Escaping from Houdini. I don't know, but yeah, I don't feel like reading Escaping from Houdini, so I will not. I have my Jack and Sally jumper back on. I started this vlog with that. It has been washed, don't worry guys. Anyways, I'm going to try and live my life. Yeah. Hello guys, it is Monday. It's my birthday and it is Halloween, so I decided to have a little Wednesday Addams look, but make it casual because I'm wearing pants. But here is the little look. I'm so happy. Also very exciting news because I finished yesterday. Let me grab it and let me find you a better angle. Is it good? So yesterday I finished The League of Gentlewomen Witches. I give this book 3 stars. So as I have already told you yesterday, it was good. I liked the romance, but I think it was not serious enough for me. I didn't like that, so I decided to give it 3 stars, but it was still a very nice reading. And I also finished another book that has nothing to do with vampathon. Like, I don't really know if I can, oh, maybe I can pull like a book to sink your teeth into, because there is a shirtless man on the cover. Can I do that? I think I can do that, so we'll make it work. I read I think it was Burn, which is the 3rd book in the Blood and Roses series. I'm gonna pick the book here. So I liked this. I really like this series. It is quite similar to Hunting Adeline, but I do prefer this one to Hunting Adeline. It's really good, and so I read this 2nd book and I gave 3.5 stars. It was nice. I preferred the 2nd one. This one I was a bit less into it, but the ending got me so mad that I was like, that was good. Actually, that was really good. I really like these books. But yeah, and I am currently reading Zodiac Academy, but the like 0.5 book. Do you know, like the origins of the academic bully, I don't know, something like that. And I'm quite liking it. It talks about Darius and Lens, and I love these men so much. But yeah, so that makes me really happy. It is still the morning, I think. Oh, my Kindle just opened on its own. It heard me, okay? It heard me talk about these men and just opened on the Lens chapter. Okay, that was creepy, but that's fine. It's Halloween. Things like that can happen. Maybe I'm a witch. I might be a witch, but yeah. So here's the little update. I don't think I'm going to finish the Zodiac Academy today, but I don't think I'm going to read anything else. And Teddy, the little pimple, is still here. Yeah, he decided to stick with me for my birthday. That's really nice of him. Thank you, Teddy. Well, we'll see what we do today. Maybe not a lot, but it's great. It's still really great. So yeah. Guys, it is still Monday. I just got home from the restaurant with my friends. It was really nice. I do have a little reading update. I think I last updated you saying that I've read Burn, I think. And I told you that I just started Zodiac Academy. I think I told you that I started the novella. I don't remember if I told you actually, but I did start this book today, and I did finish it. So I read 7 books this week. Did I read 7 books this week? I read 7 books this week. Guys, the vampathon is a success. We finally did it after the failure of last year. We did it. I'm so happy with myself. Wow, that's really cool. I loved all of these readings. Honestly, I think the main failure of this week is The League of Gentlewomen Witches, which wasn't that amazing, but it was still nice. But it was, I almost DNF'd it, so you know, it wasn't that great. I think the main success is Zodiac Academy and A Diary of Blood, even though it made me have a panic attack and insomnia. It was still great. The Zodiac Academy novella, I give it four stars. I think I gave it 4 stars. It was really good. Loved it. I'm so excited to read the second book. And yeah, that was such a success, guys. I'm so happy. I need to show you something. I got a present from my best friend. She offered me the best thing ever, guys. I love it so much. She offered me a chess set. I screamed. I love that. I'm so excited. I don't think I've actually ever told you, she taught me how to play chess because I wanted to learn to play chess. I can't remember what I was about to say. I wanted to learn to play chess, and then I kind of became obsessed with it when I was watching, what was I watching? It wasn't a TV show, like someone was playing chess, and then I was reading the Inheritance games and we're always playing chess. And now I'm not talking about the Queen's Gambit. That wasn't that. In the Inheritance games they talk a lot about chess, and so I was so obsessed with it, and I've learned to play. And so she offered me a chessboard, and let me show you the pieces and the board. I'm so excited to play chess. I know that my father will play with me, so that's good because otherwise I have no one to play with. I'm so excited to play with this and to be the mysterious girl, you know, who plays chess. That's my main goal in life. But yeah, and also we have a new member in this family. I think I showed you, but I didn't tell you. Here is the new member. I love it so much. My sister offered me this teddy bear, and she named him, in French we say nounours, to call a teddy bear, and so she named him Nounours. So here he is. I'm so happy. I do still sleep with the teddy bear. What are you going to do? It's my life, okay? Thank you all so much for all your birthday wishes on Instagram. I was overwhelmed with the love I received. Honestly, I feel quite ungrateful whenever it comes to that because I never know how to thank you all. So I did a little giveaway on my Instagram to thank you all for all your support. So you have until the end of the week to enter the giveaway. If you want to win a book from your Amazon wishlist, I will leave my account down below. It's always linked down below if you want. But yeah, I just really wanted to make a gesture. And yeah, I hope that you liked this little vlog, this little vampathon. That was such a success. Let me know if vampathon was a success for you as well. And I will see you guys very soon in another video. Bye, lovelies.